Welcome everyone, I'm JP and this is Good Talk HQ. We're taking another look at some of the best deals live right now on the Nintendo eShop. For this video, we'll focus on games under $15 that are currently at all-time low prices. Now this is a continuation of our ongoing coverage for the end of the month as we roll over into April. The deals have been outstanding and I'm grateful to have the opportunity to share them with everyone, so thank you. Without you, they're just videos. When you all get involved, it becomes a conversation about great games, and that's really what it's all about. And so with all that said, we'll dive in. Please enjoy the video. Alright, and we'll start with Alwa's Legacy, which is a retro-themed Metroidvania from Elden Pixels. It offers around 10 hours of gameplay, and the download is just over 1 gig. Now this is the second game in the series, and they've improved almost every aspect of the game with the sequel. It feels much better getting around the map, and you now have warp points that you can place down to help deal with excessive backtracking. You still want to explore though, as there are a ton of secrets to find. Parts of the game might challenge you a bit, but overall it's not too bad when it comes to difficulty either, and right now it's on sale for just $8.09, marked down to a brand new low. The deal ends on the 8th. Blazing Chrome is a run and gun action platformer. Again, this one has a retro design to it. A full playthrough of the game should take roughly 4 to 5 hours, but there is a good bit of replay value here, and the game offers 2-player local co-op as well. The arcade style of gameplay and the incredible soundtrack definitely helped the game stand out versus other games in the genre, and one of the highlights for me were the outstanding boss battles. Now it is a tough game. It reminds me a lot of the older Contra games, however they do give you a few difficulty settings to help out. Right now it's on sale for just $6.70, matching an all-time low. The deal ends again on the 8th, and you need about 150 megabytes free for the install. Blossom Tales 2 is a top-down Zelda-like here on the Switch. It's an impressive follow-up to The Sleeping King, and once again puts players into a massive open world with environmental puzzles scattered everywhere. You have a few different dungeons to explore with secrets and gadgets to find, and many of them will be needed to work through the story or access new areas of the map. If you've played older Zelda games, you'll feel right at home with the combat and how the bosses work. It's absolutely a love letter to those games, and with this one you can expect more than 10 hours of gameplay. Right now it's on sale for just $8.99, matching an all-time low. The deal ends on the 11th, and the download is around 325 megabytes. Bright Memory Infinite, the Gold Edition, is one of the better first-person shooters here on the console. It feels a lot like playing through a 2-hour action film from the point of view of the main character. The weapons feel great, and it combines melee combat with first-person shooting. It runs smooth here on the Switch, and even though it's a shorter game, it has some incredible moments with epic boss battles and memorable set pieces. Right now you can pick it up at an all-time low, marked down to just $13.99 with the deal ending on the 7th. The download comes in at just over 2.5 gigs. Cathedral is a retro-themed Metroidvania that offers about 10 to 15 hours of gameplay. It's one of the tougher games in the genre, so do keep that in mind if you plan to pick it up. It's an homage to the older days of 8-bit gaming. It does feel good as far as the controls are concerned. The visuals and sound design are on point for the era that they're trying to emulate. If you are a fan of these kind of games, it's worth picking up, no question. It may frustrate others though, as it doesn't hold your hand at all and never really lets up until the end. Right now it's on sale for just $6.74, marked down to a brand new low. The deal ends on the 8th, and the download is just under 200 megabytes. Coromon is a top-down adventure title that plays a lot like older Pokemon games. It features a main story that will take more than 30 hours to finish and has a download around 650 megabytes. On top of that, it offers multiplayer online for 2 people as well, and features turn-based combat, a massive open world with gorgeous pixel art graphics, and it gives players the ability to play their own way with a ton of customization options. Overall, there's just a ton of content on offer. Right now it's on sale for just $9.99, marked down to half price with the deal ending on the 11th. Dark Devotion is a really intense action RPG with a Souls-like feel to it, and it offers nearly 20 hours of main story gameplay on average, with a download just under 1 gig. The pixel art is again impressive here on the Switch, and the combat is a lot of fun, plus the controls feel tight and responsive, which is really important with this game as you'll need precise timing while in battle. You have weapon and armor upgrades, secrets you can unlock, and a gripping story, making this a great value. Right now it's on sale for just $5.99, matching an all-time low. The deal ends again on the 8th. Doom Eternal is back on sale, and by now I'm sure it needs no introduction, but both of the ports here on the Switch are absolutely fantastic, with the only major downside for this one being that it requires over 30 gigs for the install. Of course, that means you will need an SD card in order to play the game. Now, the action and difficulty were ramped way up with this entry, and it rarely gives you time to breathe. It's just pure demon slaying the way only the Doom guy can do it. It runs great here on the console, and being able to play it on the go, of course, is amazing. The online multiplayer returns, although I would say it's a bit of a downward step versus Doom 2016. Still though, there's definitely some fun to be had either way. Right now it's on sale for just $9.99, matching an all-time low. The deal ends on the 9th. Evil Tonight is a retro-themed survival horror game from DYA Games, and they always do a great job here on the Switch. This game is no exception. Now, it plays a lot like older Resident Evil games with puzzles and inventory management, plus ammo is limited as well, so you'll have to use it wisely. On top of that, there's no map and they really don't hold your hand either, so of course if you played other games like this one in the past, you'll likely get through it a little faster than those that are coming in fresh. It offers about 5 to 8 hours of gameplay, and the download is under 200 megabytes. Right now it's on sale at an all-time low, marked down to just $11.99. The deal ends on the 4th of next month. Streets of Rage 4 is widely considered to be one of the best beat-em-ups here on the Switch. It offers 4-player local co-op, and you can take the action online with 2-player co-op as well. The download is around 4 gigs and the replay value is through the roof with this title. It manages to revive that old school feeling while bringing modern day quality of life enhancements to the gameplay. Now, of course, you have the 4 classic characters making a return, along with several others that you can choose between or unlock while playing through, and the game looks gorgeous here on the console. It was a long wait for fans to get Part 4, but it was well worth it, and right now you can pick it up for just $12.49, again marked down to an all-time low. The deal ends on the 8th. Ys Origin is an updated version of the 2006 Japanese action RPG. It has a download around 2.5 gigs and offers more than 20 hours of gameplay. You have 3 playable characters with unique skills, 4 different game modes, and multiple difficulty settings as well. And on top of that, the port here on the Switch runs great, and being able to play it on the go is always a plus. The soundtrack is top of its class, and this is a great way to hop into the series if you've never played before, as it is very friendly to newcomers. Right now it's on sale at an all-time low. It's marked down to just $5.99. The deal ends again on the 8th. Alright everyone, here are a few other great deals to check out while you're already on the eShop.
See you on the flip side, Captain.
And with boundless determination. This young soul seeks out a way to push back the withering.
Alright everyone, thank you all for watching and hanging out. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if this was your first time here, and I'll see you on the next one.